Hi, it's a day 27, and I just want to let you know that it's like 6 p.m. And yeah, I definitely am more excited to do these in the morning. But we had a lot that we did today and a lot that happened yesterday. So, yesterday we went to Sleeping Bear Dune, which is a national lake shore. So, it's like kind of like a national park, but it's like on Lake Michigan. And guys, I made my first reel related to environmental science stuff. So I'm pretty pumped about it. I think I am going to put it on Seeking Joy so that you guys can follow along, but I'm contemplating doing like a voiceover aspect for environmental. So stay tuned on that, but I'm hoping to release it soon. And so that took about like 2 hours from Grand Rapids, or from the cottage rather, which is Shelby, Michigan. And then we went a little bit further and stayed in Traverse City. And we did this thing called Harvest Toast, which is where like you can stay at people's places of business. And so we stayed at this like carpet company, and they were great. It doesn't cost anything, and generally you're supposed to frequent the business, but like they don't make you buy carpet, so I'm pretty thankful for that. And there was this dog who was like barking all the time when we came in and out of the bus. And so we called him Bartholomew because he just had a vibe about him. But he stopped, and like I just am so grateful. They were such amazing humans. Um, and yeah, we had a awesome burger at Oakwood Proper Burgers. Um, they had great bacon, and it was like sizable smash burgers, and like yeah, I love meat. And that same day, we also did a sunrise sunset day. It happened to work out that way. We aren't doing the challenge yet, but so in the morning, we went to Stony Lake, which is probably like 3/4 of a mile or a mile away from the cottage, because that's the side that the sun rises on. And then in the evening, we were at Bryant Park, which has a beach, and that was in Traverse City. So awesome. It made for a really, really great night. Obviously, we were tired, but it's and we boondocked fully for the first time, so we didn't have plug-in, we didn't have water. I mean, we do have all those things, but we have our 5 solar panels are working really well. And we were able to shower and like all the things. I think in the future, if the power ever goes out, like honestly, blessing. Not that the power went out, but that we can do all the things. um and then in the morning we got up and we went for like a 25-minute walk to this local coffee shop called Mundu in Traverse City. And ooh, it was like swanky and cool and had a total vibe. We didn't end up buying any coffee beans because they are a coffee roaster as well. But loved the ambiance. And then we walked back, and that was our first workout. And then we got ready and then we went and explored Traverse City. And so there's like a main street that's called Front Street. And there's a whole bunch of cute little shops there. It's right on Lake Michigan. And honestly, beautiful, insanely beautiful. I took so much footage. So I'm also hoping to make a reel of that, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. If you have any recommendations on how to make a reel, like let me know. I'm using and testing out a whole bunch of different apps, but I feel like once I get a few templates, it should be pretty solid. In Traverse City, we saw some awesome murals. We went to Cherry Republic, which is like this store that has so many cherry things. Guys, we also went to the farmer's market. Ben got some mushrooms, like not portobello mushrooms, but like some other mushroom variety that I can't remember. And as you know from the most recent coffee talk, mushrooms really aren't my thing. So, I think he's like cooking them on the grill or something. Maybe chantilly mushrooms or something. I don't know. I don't know. But he got mushrooms. Whereas I went to the walnut people and I was like, hey, let me sample your walnuts. And they had like this roasted garlic one, and they had smoked sea salt. Oh my gosh, they were so good. So good. But it was just like so nice to be around like a city. Not, I mean, this is like a kind of like a hipster lakeside town. I loved it so much. Um, we went by this thing called the Chubby Unicorn. It was really a rhino, but that was their logo and their name, and they had like really awesome looking food. We didn't end up partaking. And yeah, we saw some great dogs, went into some cool shops. I got this amazing journal. Hold on, let me show you. Journal. Journal. Can't wait to do it. Um, but then it got crazier because we had to drive 2 hours to where we currently are, which we just got here. And so this is closer to Mackinac Island, which we're going to go explore tomorrow. They don't really allow cars on there, so we're going to have to take the newly acquired bikes. I'm actually pretty pumped about it. And so tonight we are doing not Harvest Host. It's like for some reason it's called Hip Camp. It's like RV, like you can pay to like stay on someone's land or whatnot. And so they had water and electric hookups, so we're pretty pumped about that. So we can get our batteries recharged. Although we were really only at 70%, so I mean I'm pretty happy about that, given the fact that we ran the AC all night because it was pretty humid. But on the way here, we went to another Michigan lakeshore, and it's a big lake, guys. And I really, really, really wanted to find a Petoskey. Totally butchered that. Sorry if you're from Michigan. I think it's called a Petoskey stone. And honestly, it's really hard to see this unless it's wet. So yeah, maybe I'll just go wet it really quick. Hold on. All right, I'm coming back. I'm coming back. All right, look at this. I know it's like not coming into focus, but you can see in when it dries, it like completely disappears. This is like something like ancient coral that like broke off. Oh, you can see it's drying. Do you see how that's kind of disappearing? Anyways, my goal was to like find this in the wild, and we found a few and it was like so cool. And yes, to be fair, I did tape myself picking it up after I had already found it, but I want you to be rest assured that like I did not buy it at a souvenir shop, because I was like, no, that is not true. I didn't want to buy one. I wanted to find one. So, oh yeah, you can see here how it's like disappearing now. I was so happy when I found one. The weather was great. Honestly, such a good day. It was a reminder of like why we wanted to do all of this. And yes, I'm tired. I'm really tired. But oh, it was so good. The past 2 days have been so good. We've done probably like between 4 and 5 hours of driving, but it feels like we've done like a cool allotment or and assortment of like visiting places. And like I love the Great Lakes so much. No salty water. So good. So yeah, that's kind of where I am right now. Um Anything else? No, a lot more to come soon. But I hope you're having an amazing day wherever you are. And I just can't believe it's day 27 of this challenge. I'm kind of contemplating switching to like daily delight reels. Like, I don't know, talking to somebody impromptu, like coming on for a minute and being like, here was my delight for the day. Kind of like a live gratitude journal type of thing. Ooh, maybe I could do that too. Or in lieu of. Okay, I like this. I like where it's vibing. I also obviously was listening back to the podcast, the Coffee Talk number 7. You should listen to it. It is epic. This was me trying to do one of these, like, but I was holding the Petoskey stone. I think that's right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, big grand adventure. I hope you are enjoying your day. just in case you haven't been told, I think you're awesome. Until tomorrow. Bye.